you're following me too, so it'll be easier to find you. Oh my God. No, the people that I find that are weird are the ones that have no lives, no friends. They've been bullied themselves in school. I mean, so they become keyboard warriors. Yeah, you know, honestly, I did not know that my page was going to go off like that. I had already cut down on posting photos of my children. I mean, I still did because it's my personal page. However, um, I started not doing it as much, and then everything got out of hand. Yes, Donna. I'm on here because everyone reported me on Facebook. I've explained that. But thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Denise. Thank you. Yay. I'm looking up. Oh, there we go. Queen. Girl, your name is all different. I don't think I'll miss that one. Um, they are. They are. So, anyone from Facebook have any questions that they want to ask me? I mean, Island Boy. You know, people are haters. They see you have stuff, but they don't see what you did to get that stuff. They don't see the sweat and the blood and the tears. I mean, that was the first thing I thought of was Island Boy. If you guys send gifts, I believe right at the top there should be a heart. Go ahead and click on that heart and grab your I'm not sure what they're called, but grab your coins, I believe, your points. And you want to do that? I think it's on there. I'm not sure. I think so. Michelle says, "Hey Stephanie. Oh, and I just want to let you guys know that I have a sign name. And my sign name is Stephanie. This is S, and then this is Stephanie. My parents gave me this name. Michelle says, I'm curious. Why don't you use the busing system to get to places? Well, unfortunately, that's a really, really, really tough option here where we live. Where we live is a little bit more. See, I'm from a really big, big city in Cleveland, Ohio, and you can get anywhere on a bus. And the bus runs every 20 minutes, maybe 15, 20 minutes. And let me tell you, I was taking the bus, I was walking. I remember when my youngest two, when we didn't have a car, we used to push them in strollers, pull them in a wagon, whatever. You know, here it's not quite possible. It's just not. Um, the buses don't run as often. Number one. Number two, they stop running at a certain time. So I don't want to miss anything else answering a question for 20 minutes. It's usually the people with the gold silverware that looks down on us. Oh, you mean the ones with the white picket fences? Do you have rideshare in your state? Yes, we have Uber and Lyft. I personally, no offense to anyone, but I do not like Lyft because I personally think they're a little bit more expensive than Uber. However, our busing station, yes, in a beautiful home and them fat diamonds in there. Yes, and they're boomers too. Um, there's a busing, they have a busing system here. It's called the Comet, and the Comet is connected with Lyft and offers $8 off of your ride to the grocery store. Um, for one way. I think you get. Oh, thank you for the heart. I'm like, what is that sound? Thank you, thank you. Rideshare in my state is through Medicaid. It's $1. Oh, I don't know. I know they have a thing called a medical van. I know they did in Ohio, but I'm not sure about here. Oh my God. Thank you guys for the gifts, for hitting my goals. Thank you. But Lyft takes off $8 for a ride to the grocery store and a ride back. I get lucky if I can get the ride for free, depending on the time of the day. Sometimes it's a few dollars. Sometimes it's just better to use Uber. So okay, so Michelle, yes, in Ohio, the medical van, you have to schedule, I think, at least 2 days ahead of time. So, oh my goodness, thank you. Thank you, Kimmy. I'm gonna I'm gonna contact the Medicaid, and I need to find that out. I have to write that down because I was supposed to look into that before. Yes, I think only for medical. Why are you out of bed? I think it's only for medical, but I can look into what you were talking about. Thanks, Kimmy. Oh, you're such a darling. Hi, Lisa. Don't forget to share the live and like the live. It gets it out more on the FYP and lets people know that I am live. Lisa, I'm doing okay. I could be better. I could be worse, but I'm doing okay. How do you share? There is icon button down there at the bottom, and it has an arrow. You just click on the arrow and share it. Let me see what it does. Yeah. Try holding on to my face right here. Just hold on to it for a second. Something might come up and there might be a reshare button. Oh, you got it? Okay. Yeah, uh, I'm always in good spirits. It's the negativity that gets me, you know, takes me to a place that I don't want to go back to. We all have our past. But thank you, Lisa. I've always been a bubbly people person. Always. Um and things were just have been so stressful, and it just feels like, even though I have to be patient and have faith, things are going to be coming along. So, hugs to you. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Denise. Thank you. Ooh, thank you for the roses. Oh, Denise, thank you for the heart. I was thinking, like, I was wondering if you guys thought, um, what would be your opinion about me going on live and actually doing song requests to do in sign language? Like, I need to find something and not just, I mean, I love to sit here and just talk. I mean, of course, but I like to make it more interesting. Um, I just, I already do it in my videos. Um, I don't earn anything from TikTok. You guys, if you haven't seen my followers yet, I am only 1,500 followers away from 10,000 followers. Do you know how long I've been working on this? Oh my God. I gave up and went to Facebook, and Facebook destroyed me. Not really. I don't give up easily. But it's like God told me to take a break. I think Michelle says, I think that's a great idea to make more money. Um, the only way I can make earnings is from the lives, from you know things that people send. So, uh, if I do more interesting things, maybe people will contribute more donations. Um, I love I've been signing songs since I was a teenager. And it's not just about making the money. It's about, I want the followers. I want the connection. I want the people. I want the community. I don't like my community right now over on Facebook. Um, it's just, it needs to take a break. It's doing something artistic as opposed to asking. Right, right. It's me doing something instead of just asking. And Thank you. Thank you for the compliment. I think it would hopefully extinguish people being nasty. Well, honestly, I've been seeing a lot of positive comments until I posted the comments asking for some assistance with donations, and then they all came around. But right now, it's really about that lady that posts about me. I mean, it's like, I don't even know her. I'm a nobody. I'm a nobody. Okay? I mean, heck, I've been to one music concert. That's it. I met a few famous people, but I'm a nobody. You know? So my feeling is if you're posting me, you're talking about me, you're making videos about me, whatever, etc. You are either A, trying to make money off of my name, B, try to grow a following like the followers that I have, or C, you're just plain old obsessed. I mean, and I'm not talking bad about anyone. I don't have I have no problem with um that lady. I don't want to say her name because I don't want to say anything that's going to get me, you know, in trouble or anything, but I have no problems with her. Um if you guys know who I'm talking about, um the Southern mother, um I don't get it. I understand people wanted questions or wanted answers about the GoFundMe and stuff like that. But to go overboard, um, I mean, CPS was called, the police were called. I mean, the hotel was called. For what? And why do you keep calling me a scammer when I live in a hotel? I've been living in a hotel. Yeah, Michelle, yes, I understand. I hate liars. And my kids know that. Don't lie to me because the truth will set you free. But she needed engagement. That's why she straight lied about me and posted me elsewhere. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Um, in the video, in her live, was totally just very misconformed information. I mean, if you're going to be a blogger or you want to, point out things about people scamming, if that's your niche, then that's fine. But when you talk about somebody, tell the truth, the whole truth. Because if you don't, then people are going to start thinking that you're lying and that you're the scammer. Because why go to such lengths to make everyone think that about me? Live visibility restricted. Your live is not eligible for recommendation and restricted in search results because it primarily directs people off the platform. This is in line with the TikTok live section under okay, so somebody, she must have reported me, so I'm going to stop talking about her. Give me 1 second. I knew that was going to happen. Okay, well, I have to do that later. You said the FB word? I thought so. And I've said it before and I didn't say anything, but I'm trying to do more research on what to do and what not to do. Because I'm definitely learning here. People normally say book of faith. Oh, that's why they say that. Okay. Michelle, it said that for about 10 minutes, it's not going to recommend my live on the FYP and in the search results for 10 minutes. It happens. If you guys have any tips about being live on TikTok, that would be truly appreciated. I mean, I don't understand why, on Facebook, I can understand, okay. Oh, on FB. Anyways, I've lost my train of thought for a second. So I've admitted in a live, the live was like 3 hours long. It is still trying to upload on FB. And there's people still asking me questions like what's going on, what's wrong, and I'm like, I talked about it and it disappears, and I'm just like, oh my God. In my pink bag. And so, like I mentioned before, yes, I asked for help. I never thought, or I never believed that we would ever get any help because we never have. We help people all the time, whether it's jumping someone's car, helping them get them off, whatever, and we just never got help. So going on social media was my last resort, and people were actually helping. And I was just, I'd refrain from well, I understand, but people are not understanding that the money that I'm talking about in quote savings is for our house. That's why it's put away. People can believe it or not, but thank you so much. Yeah, so that's what I was getting to. So, I'd ask for help and I never thought we would get help, and we did. And then it was like one thing after the other happened and the other happened, and we sincerely had no one to go to. I made calls, it just nothing was working. So I asked again. And yes, was I wrong? Yes, I was wrong for asking a little bit too much. Um, did we really need it? Yes, we did. None of that was a lie or a scam. Working, none of that was a lie or a scam. And I have messages from the beginning. When I first had asked for assistance, I think it was the week of Thanksgiving. Heck, I even asked a community group if they had like a used roaster that we could have for a turkey to make Thanksgiving dinner in our hotel. And sure enough, they brought us one. We were trying. We did what we could. And so, um, things happen. And that my point was talking about asking for help is that's I understand. After a while, it's like a drug addict. You enable them, and then they start to rely on it. Am I saying that's what happened here? No, but in so many words, yes, it was getting easier to just get on the internet and ask for help. And I admit that was wrong. I was too ashamed to talk about the GoFundMe. I talked about that already. Um, there's somebody else. No, we do not have a vehicle. That was a rumor. Also, we have our children. That was also a rumor. We don't even have an open case. Trying to make sure I can. Oh, any news about Joey in school? So, um, it was actually Joey and Johnny, but Johnny is back in school. He went back today, thankfully. And Joey, we had to have an IEP meeting today, and it got mixed up with the the hearing board meeting, so they moved it until next week. So he's going to be doing virtual school until next week, and he's so upset about it. He misses school, and I told him, well, maybe this will be a lesson learned. You don't want to be here. No one wants to be stuck here. Thank you so much, Denise. Thank you. Thank you, Amanda. Thank you, Michelle. I seen someone, Don says, I seen someone today say They were going to show proof that you didn't have your kids. When you get that proof, I need to see this. I need to see that. What it is they know I have my kids. They know. They know the truth. They want everyone else to think that about me, to think that I'm a scammer, to think that I'm a no good mother, to think that, okay, so then what ways can we find for people not to help these people? And that's what they do, is they make up rumors, and people, and we go from there, you know. And then people find out, they know, they can get on people's last nerve, I guess, or whatever. I don't know, but they'll know the truth, but try to convince you it's not the truth. Kind of like a narcissist in a way. I feel like, and also, I feel like because they felt, and it could be possibly true, they felt like people were only helping because of the kids. So they thought if they convinced everyone that I had no kids, that no one would help. And that you're not supposed to have Lily as often as you do. I thought you said you helped others buy jumping vehicles. Oh no, I mean, I lost my car back in August, I believe. I've always had a car. So yeah, I've helped people jump their cars. Last year we had a snowstorm in South Carolina, and it was with ice, and we were helping people out of the ditches. I mean, sometimes if we see somebody walking with groceries, we ask if they need a ride when we had a car, stuff like that. And so or in the hotel we seen a lady, she had a lot of groceries, and so my sons went and helped. I mean, we help when we can, with what we can. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Amanda. Thank you, Denise. Thank you so much. Thank you, Tina. Joey was just brushing his teeth. He's off schedule since he hasn't been in school lately. But Joey, Tina says, I wish the best for Joey next week and tell him to keep his head up. Thank you. He says thank you. Joey's my oldest, as some of you may already know. Tammy says, what happened to the $800 from Facebook in December and your 5,000-ish bonus from your employer? I'm really not obligated to share like my financial stuff with you guys, but I choose to. Some of it. We live in a hotel. Do you know how much it costs to live in a hotel with no car? We pay $500 a week with tax. And then we also pay, gas money or ride shares or wherever to the grocery store. Um, our EBT was stolen, $650. We received them on the 13th of January. They were stolen by the 17th. So the money went to the hotel. We also got food. I have a storage unit payment, a phone bill, but I also work, so I have a paycheck. However, we're trying to get a house and a car, which is why the money's in savings. Not a prepaid card. None of that. It's in a bank, in a savings, which is why I was asking for some, assistance with getting there. So work for it, don't beg. I do work for it, and I don't beg. I only ask, and I always tell people, please don't donate if you don't have it, and never donate your last to anyone. But if you were in the position to donate, we would truly appreciate it. And those are the exact words that I used. Or if any supporters would like to send some support. Asking is not begging. I'm sorry. I'm going to look up the definition for you right now. Oh, Tammy, I'm going to get to your question next. Actually, I'm going to answer your question while I'm doing this. Tammy says, how can you work as an interpreter when you aren't certified in the state of South Carolina? Well, ma'am, because I didn't get certified in the state of South Carolina. Being registered and being certified are two different things. There are different registries. You can pick and choose whichever one you want. There's a lot more to that job position than you would ever know, because it's something I've known my whole life because my mom and dad are deaf. $500 a week is cheap versus living in a home with utilities. No, it's not. Over $2,000 a month? My rent, when we moved out in July, my rent was $1,300. Okay, after utilities and everything else, I mean, we were paying like $2,000. But we had a house. We had 3 bedrooms. We had 2 bathrooms. We had room. We had space. We could cook. We could do whatever. We're paying that much for nothing. Literally nothing. Some people don't realize it, but it's actually expensive being homeless. It really is. I'm going to look up begging and asking, because I got to know this. Why did you lose your place in July? Well, first of all, the lease was up in July. However, we did not renew the lease because we were in the process of court. They were not fixing anything. We had a slumlord Um, the courts gave them time to fix the place. We were paying in a oh god, I was just looking at it. Um, I forget what it's called. It's an account that you don't pay the landlord, you pay the courts because the landlord isn't fixing anything. We waited and waited and waited, and finally we finished out our lease, and we got the money back for that. Escrow, yes, escrow account. See, people were posting all over my pages about us being evicted, but nobody looked at those details. They only looked at the details of me being in jail. The details, oh, they're in there. Public records. I have them. I made sure I have them because we're going through civil court right now with those people. But it shows you. Oh, and actually, I have a video on TikTok on here showing that we were paying in an escrow account. The eviction was because we wouldn't pay the rent because they wouldn't fix it. They wouldn't fix anything. I took photos. I had evidence. I had everything we needed. We won in court. We didn't have to pay the rent. The landlord, property manager, whatever the heck she was, she put an eviction out on us after we served her. We served her in injunction relief. So that's where the eviction part came into place, but we were not evicted. Yes. So the additional evictions, if whoever was looking at that was paying attention, they would have seen about like 10 of those evictions were for the same place. And that was my in-laws' house. Yeah. They're that petty. The same ones we recently were put out of. And yes, evicted. Because my father-in-law likes to hold things over your head. He likes to blackmail you, type of thing. So he puts an eviction out on you. And then he threatens you with it. You guys might be familiar if you looked at my videos. He was in one of my videos calling me all types of things because I had told him I was on live. He saw that I was on a recording, so he started calling me a moocher and go back to my drug-induced sleep. Well, I mean, that's because I take nighttime medicines. What am I supposed to do? But, so, most of the evictions, well, all of them, except for the one that I'm dealing with from 3 years ago, which wasn't an eviction, that was a different story. All of them were his parents, and it did not and does not affect our being able to rent because we didn't owe money. That's what they look for. See, the eviction from 3 years ago, I owed some money because they took the deposit, but there was still a balance left afterwards, and I never paid it. The kids did a little bit of damages. They had to replace the carpet, and I mean, there was crayons coloring on the walls and stuff. But other than that, the evictions are really nothing. Mama says, did you know just because the doctor gives you meds doesn't make it right? Oh, well, we'll tell the doctors that. You were so disrespectful to him. It seemed you thought you could do. See, that's the problem. Everyone only saw one side. Okay, everyone in the house, and when I say everyone in the house, I'm talking about my husband's brother and sister, his younger brother and sister, who are also almost 40 years old, live there. His parents, who are also his adoptive parents, they took custody of his sister's daughter. And so there was a lot of people in the house. Mind you, everyone cooks late. My husband was at work. He worked late. I was working all day. The kids had a snack. So I decided to make burgers. It was about 11 o'clock at night. It happens. Okay? And we were not bothering him. His granddaughter, which is who he has custody of, decided to have a concert in the middle of the kitchen. And I thought it was funny, but I didn't realize that's what upset him, because he came right out of the room and started screaming. I mean, he could have just asked me to quiet down. I couldn't understand. And then he told me I couldn't cook after 10 o'clock, which was, if that was a rule, I wouldn't have done it. I'm not disrespectful like that. I defend myself, but I'm not disrespectful. I respect my husband's parents so much. Those people have helped me more than my own parents have helped me. They're 76 and 78 years old. Okay? I don't know. Oh, the sister that washed the dirty clothes. She got mad because so my oldest two boys, they sleep with blankies. Well, blanket. It's a security blanket. They've had it since they were babies. My oldest son had his security blanket on the couch, and it disappeared. So I went looking. The sister had did laundry at the laundry mat, which was confusing to me because there was a washer and dryer there. And I wash my own clothes, our own clothes, because we have sensitive skin. So we have to use a sensitive soap. We can't use anything cheap. Well, I'm looking everywhere for my son's blanket because he can't sleep without it. 14 years old or not, he can't sleep without it, okay? So I'm looking everywhere, and I started going through her laundry. And mind you, I started finding all of my kids' clothes in the laundry, and my kids had been missing clothes. And I knew she had been stealing their clothes because she could fit them. She had been stealing their clothes, and which is why she went to the laundromat. So I couldn't see what she was washing. And she got pissed off that I found, I ended up finding my son's blanket shoved inside the basket. And then I found some other clothes in my husband's sister's laundry. And that pissed her off. But also, she is under, well, they say she has mental health problems, but she is under the influence of things that make her paranoid and very angry. And I'd be truly appreciative for someone to wash my clothes, which I just, that I don't do that. I'd rather wash our own clothes, but I have my own sew. She never once asked me. She took the clothes for herself. Even when we moved out, she stole a lot of clothes. I work I work hard. That's why they didn't have many clothes now, because she took them all. So y'all all allergic to cheap soap? Yes, we are. Yes, we are. I don't know if I can show you. I recently bought like a few weeks ago I had to buy some cheap soap, and we've been doing nothing but just itching and itching and itching, but what can you do? Obviously that wasn't the only time you did that. Um about my father-in-law, see, we don't get along. I mean, we do, but we bump heads. And no, he was obviously bothered and he was upset. That's all. Um, what made me really upset is when he shut off the lights while I was trying to cook for my kids. I even feed, my niece, who he has custody of, with no problem. Which doesn't matter because that's my own decision and that's out of my own. What about you getting mad and stabbing the father in law's tires? Okay, so in the morning time, my husband and his sister got into an argument. Now, remember, I told you the sister is under the influence. Um, you know, how can I explain it? It's Sumi. I'll just spell it METH. She's been battling it for years. She has psychosis, all types of stuff. She went after my husband with a shovel and was trying to hit him. Her own daughter had to break her apart. Okay. And the cops were called, and I don't know what happened. I don't know if they said they thought my husband was the instigator, but he ended up being arrested. And I was so mad. I was upset. I mean, I was more than upset. I was mad. Um, I went into the house, and his father just looked at me and just laughed. And I said, "Oh, he'll be home. He'll be back home." And he says, "Well, you're not taking my car." And I said, "I didn't ask you." And long story short, um, the sister started arguing with me. This is what they do. They get rid of my husband and then they come and attack me. Even when he's at work, he's had to leave work. Um, I've even pressed charges. Well, I've even had to press charges on his sister like 7 years ago for trying to attack me when I was pregnant because of drugs. Anyhow, um, the sister was arguing with me, and his father decided to throw a Pepsi bottle at me. And I was already mad. So I was like, forget this. I went outside. I stabbed a tire. One tire, stabbed it. And I go back in. Nobody knew. We were arguing. His sister got in my face. So I called the cops. Okay. And when I called the cops came to talk to us. And the neighbor called one of the cops over and was showing the cop her phone. And I'd already known. I'd already known. She caught it on video. You know, right next, because their houses were like right next to each other. And they instantly arrested me. But my father-in-law, the tire that I stabbed, bonded me out. Well, my husband bonded me out, but his father paid for it. It's a weird relationship. It really is. Why do I always play the victim? I don't always play the victim. I admit to my mistakes. I am not perfect whatsoever. You, Mama said, you've been arrested before you met your in-laws. What's your excuse then? No, I wasn't. I was never arrested until after I met my husband. Not that it was his fault, but I was never arrested until after I met my husband. So, 3 kids. Okay, so Jarhead says, how many of your kids stay with you full time? 3 children stay with me full time. I've said this numerous of times. My youngest son stays with his godmother for school, during school. The term CC Creations says the term homeless to me means no roof over your head. I'm sorry. Well, let's call it hidden homelessness because that's what it is. This is called hidden homelessness. You should look up more about it. It's everywhere. I can't even tell you how many families are living in hotels as well. Because if it wasn't for the hotel, where would we be? We're homeless, houseless. I mean, come on. Oh, it was not all 4 tires in the police report. You want me to go there? I can read you the police report right now. You guys want me to read the police report? I'm going to read the police report because I need to talk about that. Now, if I just know where to start. I want to know about that one. It says in the police report, I stabbed all 4 tires out, supposedly. Wow. So, if you're wrong, then, I mean, Why should I have to prove that to you? Why do you think that I need to prove that to you? I'm only going to do it because I know it's not true and I know how you guys like to make rumors. But I would like to make a bet. I like to play a game. Will I be able to verify this through the police blotter reports? Verify what? Blotter reports. Ghostbusters United. Which part are you talking about? Yes, you were. I seen your report. I swear people crack me up. Oh my god, I don't even know where to start looking for papers. Oh, I know where. Oh yeah, here we go. Right here. Bingo. What about in Ohio when you were arrested over a decade ago? Yeah, I just talked about that. I said that. I was arrested after I met my husband in Ohio. Oh, I needed that. Probably in my bag somewhere. I'm not going to waste my time looking for it right at this moment because it's really, it's late. But I have it and it's for one tire. And actually, when I find it, I'll post it myself. Oh, I can't. Yeah, I can't post it. Of course you aren't because you can't prove it. So now you're baiting me. Okay, I'm gonna give you what you want. Give me your best shot. No. Well, they can see you in the background. Say hi. Why are you so high on every live? Oh my god, get over it. I am fully functional. I am multitasking. I'm doing just fine. So obviously, it's not the kind of high you're thinking about. Gosh. I lost my brother to that crap. You really think people are stupid, don't you? Oh no. Did I say that? I never said that. I never said that. Not once. Do I think you guys exaggerate? Yes. Do I think you guys like drama? Yes. Do I think you guys are toxic? Yes. And those people know who I'm talking about. I wonder if who will think so? If dads will think so, who's that? Ah, I'm not a user. Like I said, from time to time again, I'll show you my arms. Both of my arms. Both of my arms. Okay. My nose. Um, so my brother OD'd. He was a needle user. We don't like sympathy. Your mouth says you're a user. Oh, well, see, and that's where you guys are mistaken. See, my mouth, there's no teeth. You know what that means? I got dental care. The only ones that need it are these last ones. And I'll be honest, I've been scared to get them taken out because I have to pay for dentures. But a DRUG addict, they wouldn't. Their gums wouldn't look as clean as mine. They would have broken and rotten teeth. Do your research, please, before you judge somebody. And the pinned pupils, I'm on different medications. It's going to do that. So what? Who pays for your meds? The state? They're free. Oh, that's a card. Oh, shoot. All my stuff's falling. Did you forget about it? I had a envelope that had a whole bunch of important information. No. Here you go. I may have put it away. That's Jason's picture. Listen, little girl, you need to go, babe. Huh? The state. Here you go. Mom. Medicaid pays for my medication. Mommy. Shut up, girl. Okay, I'll pick that. Get in bed. No, and see, that's why I can't do it early. I'm doing it. Oh, here's the oh, never mind. I thought this was paperwork for Lily. I think it's in I think I put it in my folder because it's important paperwork. You hush, don't say stuff like that. I almost done with it. Dawn, you Earth. That's her 50s, not her mid-30s. Who? Yes, the state. But I also pay taxes. I also pay Social Security. I do all of that. Because I have children. That's why we qualify for Medicaid. I can go through my job, but I'd have to pay a copay. No, Mama's just doing it just to try to get my goat, and it's okay. She seems pretty miserable.
She's playing with the sand. Lily, put it down, please.
No.
Put it down, honey.
Wait, I have children and pay for our own insurance. Oh, well, that's great. I'm happy for you. Unfortunately, I can't do that right now. Then why can't any of us?
It's baby shark. Baby shark.
Daddy, can you turn it up? Yeah, on TV.
Mom's on live, baby.
See, she took that long nap.
Yeah.
I ain't doing this because after this, I'm going to bed.
Daddy, you need to idea.
And how can you go through your job if you're a 1099? I have two jobs. I do a 1099 and I get a W-2. I work for a main company and I work for myself, but I don't have a car right now. So my car broke down in August. My car broke down in August, so I have not been able to work my 1099 job, which was which is what helped us. I mean, we lived in a hotel for 18 months a few years ago, and we didn't ask anyone for help. So I now work with a company, and I get a W 2 form and work from home. Do you hear this bull job? Did you hear that I said I wasn't working the other job because I don't have a car? Okay. No, 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 no.
What?
No, no. Actually, we lived in a house for a year that we just moved out of at the end of July. Yes, people hear what they want. Hmm. Trailer, house, shack, whatever it is. Lulu says, "Does your kid's father pay you child support?" Why would he pay me child support when he's the father of my kids? He pays child support for his other two children before me. So, you guys don't know the whole story. You say he's working and you're working, it doesn't make sense, and this, and that. We never once told you that he pays child support. No, actually, Mama, you're about used up. So he's a deadbeat dad and never spends time with his other kids. His other kids live in Ohio, and they are 17 and 18 years old. He had them when he was younger. That has nothing to do with me. Right, Tina. Bye, Felicia.
Bye, Papa.
I'm still looking for that proof because I'm gonna rub this in that lady's face.
Ooh, Mama.
Different person. You need to just go. That's why I gotta get off the phone because you don't listen.
We need to get out.
Oh, he takes care of my kids. And he does a very good job taking care of my kids. He plays with them. He watches them. He's a father to them. I mean, did you never hear my children laugh? He plays with them all the time. Are you saying you are someone from Ohio? Is this personal? Who are you talking about, Dawn? I don't let anybody make me feel any less. It's entertaining me. He's got money for beer. No, that's if people drink with him. Yes, I'm looking for the report with the tire. Don't worry about me putting my kids to bed. What is wrong with you? I've had this for 5 years, and I paid $13 for it on clearance. I haven't taken it off since. And if you knew any better, you'd look at all my videos and see that. It's late, hubby must have the day off tomorrow. No. See, we have a different schedule than some people. I wonder what Department of Job and Family Services think. I don't know. Why don't you ask them? Maybe they'll let you know. By commenting on her live, you were giving her money. She is the smart one. Yeah, so thank you for the engagement. I should be in bed. I don't know, you tell me. You were probably the one who called DSS and the police department 1,000 times. Do you know that somebody harassed the police precinct, emailed and called like 1,000 times about me, moi, Stephanie Howell, who is a nobody? Stephanie Ann Howell. Toothless nobody. They were calling thousands and emailing thousands of reports to see in the police precinct. So, for everybody that's on Facebook, I'm letting you know right now. Richland County is watching my Facebook. I had a run in with them, with the whole damn precinct. And that's all I'm going to say. So I'd be mindful about what people say and do on my posts. I believe the other lady, I guess I'll call her the Oompa Loompa, she has another thing coming for her. They don't tread lightly about this stuff. So does the person that took the video footage of the hotel. So does the thousands of calls that the hotel was getting for us. Thankfully, I knew the hotel manager and spoke with the hotel manager. No. Oh, no, no, no. They didn't say nothing about me being on social media. Oh, who's crying? I'd show you my pay schedule, but then it would tell you where I worked. This is my pay schedule. You can see. For work. In case people want to slow down that video and see. You couldn't see my job name anyways. No. Give me a second, you guys. I'm gonna find me this paper because one thing about it is two things for sure. I am not a liar, and I will defend myself. Some of Rincy's work statements. Too bad you can't get those. Jeez. I probably don't have it on. Does Medicaid know about y'all so-called working? That's between us and Medicaid. What does that have to do with you? Oh yeah, I admitted to some lies. People make mistakes. You can't get Medicaid for yourself if you're working. You trip yourself up every time. You guys amuse me. You really do amuse me. You guys really do amuse me. Now we can't get Medicaid because we work. That's news. I'm trying to think where the paperwork is because I had it all set up when I was going to court. The information is not organized, I don't think, and actually
Mom.
oh, look at that. Medicaid coverage. Jonathan, Julian, Lillian, Stephanie, Joseph, Renzi. Coverage start date December 1st, 2025. Aw. But I'm not going to show you guys because you guys don't need to see their Medicaid numbers. Yeah, people don't get it. It's based on your income. Better yet, call the Popo in their area. They have a lot to say about Renzi. Call the mayor while you're at it. Shit, call the president too. Call Leon Lott. We'd love to see him. But you don't know who that is.
The president.
No, I'm talking about these people. You need to go. Now you're gonna be up until school starts because you done slept all evening. We can find this stuff. It's probably in my bag. Huh? I need to get this stuff together because this is for... Mom was just trying to bully me, that's all. It's probably Oompa Loompa, for real. Don't repeat what, okay, don't repeat nothing. Alright, so it's not in here. It is in my bag, which is all apart, and it doesn't matter. Because I ain't gotta prove shit. And if it's, and you know what? If it's in the police report, why don't you prove to me? Because I know what I did. For instance. Time for us to go to bed. Yeah, you. It's probably in my bag. Yeah, Mama's saying that there were four. I stabbed four tires, and I didn't. I stabbed one tire, so whatever. I'm not even gonna waste my time. It's late, but I stabbed one tire, so I ended up going to jail, and I got bonded out because I was already on bond. I mean, nobody's perfect, people. Everybody has skeletons in their closet. Mama, you said you already have it. Yeah, Mama, can you show us, please? Actually, post it on one of my posts. I would love to see this. Thank you guys for hanging out. I know it's late. I'm tired. What did she say? But not everyone depends on the government and hardworking people to take care of them like you do. Oh, let me guess. You live at home with your mom. You live off of Social Security. You have a pen pal in prison or jail that you'll never see. And you keep money on his commissary. So you're just miserable. I'm a night owl too. Oh, no. 10 cats. Yes, cat lady. But hey, watch it with the 10 cats. I like cats, but not 10 of them. Could you imagine the smell? Come on, Mama. We're all waiting. I mean, hello. You're the one that wants to know. It sounds like I'm describing my life. I wish I got Social Security. Is that from life experience? You know a lot about all that, don't you? Is that from life experience? It's what from life experience? I don't know if you can. That's why I said to go ahead and just post it on my post on my page. I mean, everybody else does it. Dawn, you should not be explaining to anybody about your situation. Right. I mean, God, if I can go live on Facebook, I would. Firefighter? Oh my God. So, Mama, now you're threatening to lose, for people to lose their pages. I know exactly, like I said, I know exactly who you are, and you are not welcome here. Everyone say bye, Mama.
Bye, Mama.
Bye, Felicia.
Bye, Papa. Did you get me, Mom?
Yeah. What audacity. Right, don't let the door hit you on the way out, Dawn said.
Don't let it hit you in the head.
Lily, be quiet, girl.
No.
What is your page on TikTok? I thought it was live, only live videos. No. Oh, no. You can see if you go ahead and click right here, you see my photo? I don't know. On my side, it's over here. It might be on this side on yours. Click on my photo and you click on my profile and you'll know my whole, pretty much my whole journey in life for the last 3-something years. You might get a little bit of an understanding too. I can post on Facebook. I just can't go live on Facebook.
Can you put the eggs on your stomach? Like this? Out just in your hands?
It's in the detective's hands since we're in 2 different states. Somebody has to. If you're talking about what I think you're talking about, Lulu, is that you have to go to the state where it happened at and file the police report with crucial evidence. Why did Facebook not allow you to go live? Because people reported me and made up false reports on bogus posts and whatever. So, yeah, they took away my, they took away my chance of making money on Facebook. to possibly getting my family out of the situation and keeping them out of the situation. That's what I didn't understand. Okay, I get that I might have been asking for help a little bit more than what I should have, but why rally up and like they were boycotting, not posting on my page or engaging, which I don't have. I know how to get engagement on my page, but they were boycotting, and it's because all of a sudden they found out I got paid on social media. I've never made that much money on social media. Never once. I was appalled. And that would have changed our lives. And that would have been the thanks of you guys. And you guys wouldn't have had to pay a dime. And when I say you guys, I don't mean everybody. I just mean you guys, the people specifically that, came against me and rallied up against me and reported my GoFundMe and all that other stuff.
This is not mine. This is mine.
I gave that to you too. I gave that. I can't even show you.
And then the else.
Nothing else.
Okay, so Tammy says, but I see people posting live stuff all the time that aren't getting paid. I am confused. You have to have 10,000 followers to get paid for your content on TikTok. But you can go live and you can get gifts and earn gifts and people send you things. And then that's how people make earnings. And on TikTok, they pay out weekly. And then there's goals to meet. And if you meet those goals, you get bonuses and stuff like that. So, I just started and I'm trying to get the hang of it. What's to stop people from reporting over here? Because I'm a little more prepared. And see, TikTok is a little more strict than Facebook is. See, I originally started on TikTok. I started my content creation on TikTok. And I had some really great content. I just wasn't known or anything. And of course, I get known for something negative. And now I'm this horrible person. But I originally started on TikTok. All my videos on Facebook are made from TikTok. Or on FB are made from TikTok.
Look at my house.
I just ended up doing better and getting a bigger following quicker and making money quicker on FB. So I stuck with them. I knew about the bullies and the trolls and stuff like that. But I also know on TikTok they don't play.
My hair.
No, it was multiple violations that they took as improper stuff that I had posted. And I did have a violation. A few of them, I've appealed and they just come right back. But I'm waiting for the appeal for these two. I had to go to the appeals. And so we'll see. That's my second son. And then you heard Lily and you heard my oldest.
Hi.
We don't need to hear you. You're supposed to be in bed.
Hi, hi.
What is your content? Do you sell things or what? Actually, my content is more about mental healing. What happened here? Um, yeah, I guess I did. Um, it was more about mental health, healing, narcissism, and I would post quotes and stuff and do different things and post educational things. And I also would sign songs in sign language because I'm a sign language interpreter. So that's also another thing that I do. Um, I had 33,000 followers on FB before all the trolls came along, and I did that on my own. And I also do have I do have a storefront here on TikTok. I actually have. There should have been somewhere, I don't know, somewhere where you can see some products that you can click on. I'm still learning how to do this, but if you go to my storefront on my page and you purchase anything, I do earn commission for that. That's one of the other ways that I can make earnings. Yeah, it's late, but they all went to sleep. They took a long nap, unfortunately.
I did.
Are you doing better on TikTok? How much did it cost you to start? I'm interested. Interested. It didn't cost me anything to start. I didn't pay anything. Um, I just started doing lives. I didn't do lives because I was too embarrassed and stuff because of my teeth. And I started going live on FB, and um, and so and so that's my train of thought. Oh, so I started going live on FB, and it just people made it more comfortable for me to get on there, even though there was bullies and stuff. But great conversation, great way to connect with people. Um, so it's all you need is 1,000 followers to go live on TikTok. 1,000 followers to go live, and you can go live and make earnings. I am I'm almost at 10,000. Once I hit 10,000 followers, I'll be able to make money off my content. No, I am not licensed to talk about those things. When I say educational or stuff like that, it's more or less like quotes or informative stuff. I do not counsel. I do not I don't do any of those things in that nature. I just post normal sayings and quotes and poems and stuff like that
Give
on
me that
content.
sign, please. No.
Oh, okay. That's I see. There's a shopping bag right here. Oh, I see my items. Even if you guys just look at my items and click on them, that helps my points. I ain't gonna lie, I want to try that Ignite candle electric tool. It's only $5. And I know it says a candle. I wonder if it lights cigarettes. I know. I need to quit smoking cigarettes. But one is a Bible verse jar. They also have one that's like quotes, and you just pick one up every day and read it, and it helps you for your day. It's a positive quote. I have a whole lot of stuff on my page. That's just a few things. Thanks, son. Be careful, I sold online auction items. Well, we do get 1099s on FB and stuff, so thank you, Ash Nicole, for sending a rose. Thank you. Jarhead says, does your bodyguards get paid? I didn't know I had bodyguards. You being sarcastic? Ash Nicole, it says you have 18K. Oh no, honey, that's how many likes that have been liked on the live since I've been on here. But if you click on my photo, you can go to my profile and it'll show you that I have 8,500 followers. Do the haters on here go after your viewers over here too? They do on Facebook. I've seen a few, but they're easier to get rid of. On Facebook, they literally chase everybody away. Anybody that commented something positive, that my supporters, wherever, anybody that said anything, they bullied them away. They attacked them verbally attacked them.
My hair and
Oh, that's what I want to order.
my hair.
Yeah, we need a cereal in the morning.
I got cereal in the morning. So time.
And I need it 3 in the morning.
It's a yacht.
I don't have any mods. I've heard things about mods and like taking over accounts and stuff like that, and I'm just not. I like to do things on my own, so of course I can give people pointers on how to get started and stuff. Of course I could. But right now, as much as I would hate to end the live, which I really don't hate to because I am really tired. I did not plan on going late. Unfortunately, I have children and I just can't always do things when I need to. I had some last minute stuff that popped up right before when I was supposed to go live, and I had to take care of some personal business. And so I really appreciate everybody that was here, everybody that liked the live, everybody that shared the live, everybody that shared all the gifts. And if you didn't, just commenting or liking anything, I'm truly appreciative of you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to try to go live more often. I'll try to go earlier in the day, but I know people work, so I'll just have to figure the times out. So we'll see you guys later. Thank you so much for being here. We love you. Have a good night.